This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, I wish I had a little drinky poo.
A little drinky poo?
Stay hydrated, man.
I do too. I want to give a shout out to my Ontario people. A lot of them come up to me and they go, "You're a lot taller than I thought." I say that's because I stand next to it. I stand next to a giant.
Yeah.
And probably because I have short legs and a long torso. Here's the thing.
How was that drive to Ontario? Not too. Didn't you tell me you got there in an hour?
I made it there in an hour and 15 and
every
an
night?
hour and a half. Yeah, hour and 25 minutes.
Because you're coming from Manhattan.
I don't know, man.
Did you avoid that? You cut through like this.
Yes.
That's probably why.
It's 60 miles away.
Because I have to do the 101. That 101's nasty,
God, that's
Daddy.
Nasty. I don't touch
Maybe
the
that's why. Yeah, because when you told me you got there that first time, that's crazy.
I still left a lot of time, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's going to take me what? Now,
because a great
at
club.
one point, it said it was going to take me 2 hours and 28 minutes. And then I checked again during rush hour, and it was like, this is going to take you an hour and 24 minutes. Weird. Or 2 hours. And then it ended up taking me an hour and a half.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's right.
We're going to Austin this weekend,
Austin,
Daddy.
I got Cap Cities Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes, we are.
I will see you Friday. I don't get there till Friday.
Beautiful.
So I'll see you Friday and Saturday.
Let's have some fun.
Are you? How much? We should call Rogan after this because you're gonna be how long on the companion? Because your show's at what time?
I think my shows and Cap Cities are probably 7:30, and I don't know.
Because I think the main card starts at 8 Central Time.
Yeah, so 8 o'clock. So no,
Saturday 7 and 10. So you definitely missed that.
Yeah, I'll hit the stage.
I hate a
10
o'clock start, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
So
I can't see my face in that.
So even if we did, if we start at, we'd have to start at 5. You're not making a companion.
I don't think I am.
No.
I thought there was a prelim thing and we're starting at 4, but we're gonna all have dinner, I think.
Yeah, we're having dinner, but 4. I don't want to be from 4. I'm not.
No, we're gonna have dinner at 6.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll join you guys for din, and then we'll go from there.
But even you can't do a companion for a fight night. Do the early prelims from.
Why don't you guys? Why don't you guys get the companion and come watch me?
Yeah,
I'll get you good seats. At Cap Cities.
I might be able to make your 10 o'clock show.
I'd like it. See what you can do.
We'll see how long the companion, because we'll see.
See what you can do.
The companion goes from 8 to 10-ish. You
Jump
start
on.
at 10. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But I'll be there Friday, buddy.
Good, buddy. I'm excited.
Looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Since you were on Ontario, did you get a chance to watch any of the fights?
I did watch the fights, and
Which ones?
I watched the Gaethje Poirier fight, because they had it on in a sports bar in the mall in Ontario. So I saw that. That was the only UFC fight I saw, and boy, oh boy, I want to get your take on that.
We will.
We get into Crawford.
Spence, did you get to watch Spence Crawford or just highlights?
I did. I watched the whole fight.
Where'd you watch it at?
I actually watched it twice. I got the pay-per-view and I watched it.
All right, when you got home?
Yeah, because I just couldn't believe. I talked to a couple of really great boxers who were in that camp and other guys who fought, on a high level, and they were like, I don't know, it's a toss-up, it's a toss-up, it's a toss-up. Nobody
I didn't think it was a toss-up, but yeah. No.
And they then just, my feeling is that I don't know what those car accidents and that detached retina.
Well, that's what we were talking about outside. I said the fight bummed me out. I got sad because being such a big Spence fan, realized he's never been knocked down.
I know. I think Crawford. I would say that I think Crawford is just that good. And
I think it's a combination of both. I think Crawford is the best pound for pound on the planet.
Yep.
And Spence has those accidents and the surgery on his eye took a toll on him.
Do you think that the fight would have been different before the accidents, though? Because
if this fight was 3 years ago, yeah, much more competitive. Because Spence is known for his jab. The jab just got annihilated, just got taken away.
I wonder, and I can't remember who was talking about it, but they were saying his ability, Crawford's ability to take what was happening every time he would throw a jab is, because I obsess over these things, I love these. He was taking a tiny step to his left. Like a tiny step.
It completely took it away.
It was taken away. And what it looked like was...
Luke Thomas you were listening to.
Maybe,
he broke it down like that.
Because he looked like he was... was Luke Thomas a boxer?
No.
Because to know that and see that, it's a really small detail.
Luke's one of the best in the
game. He's very good. And when you see that, and then you see how he was I think what Bud Crawford was doing was where he was placing his body and his feet, and it's little tiny details, was causing our boy Spence to be off balance. And he looked
People have done that
gangly
before to him, though, and he lands, and he's a Terminator, comes forward.
Yeah.
He's never been knocked down, just to seem like
it was incredible.
It wasn't even close. The fight bummed me out. Boxing's great. That fight should happen 3 years ago. And now they're going to do a rematch. It's up to Spence because he has to activate that rematch clause. I guess I'll watch it again.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to see it.
It'll probably happen at 154.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
If I'm Bud, I'm like, whatever weight you want to do, just make it competitive. I don't get... Because Bud didn't even have... He wasn't even sweating.
I know.
He didn't have a mark on his face. It was tough for me to watch, man. Spence, if you've ever met Spence, such a nice person. They're both great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was tough. I was like, man, this is horrible. Stop the fight, man.
It's awful.
Stop the fight.
I don't think that Spence will ever have an answer to... I think a lot of times when you're a boxer and you fight a guy like that, you go, I don't have an answer to this and I never will.
Especially now.
Yeah.
3 years ago, more competitive fight. Still thinks Crawford. I've always thought Crawford beat him, even in their prime. But now,
you did. You always had Bud doing
yeah.
it. So
now it's like no way, man.
Yeah, I've never seen personally. I've never seen somebody who is that dominant, Errol Spence, get that dominated.
He's never been knocked down.
It's crazy.
It wasn't a competitive fight. Talking about 10-7 rounds.
I know. It's just unbelievable.
Just bummed me out.
Yeah,
maybe sad.
Or it's just that guy is a genius and just
I think it was the perfect storm.
Once in a generation.
He's a once in a generation talent. Spence had, took a few steps back from the accidents and then it's like this mega fight. It just happens, the biggest night of your life. You're not the same guy.
It's funny.
You're fighting the baddest man on the planet.
You say those accidents too. Like you just don't know what those do to you. You don't know it's in a game of inches or even millimeters and speed like that. Like anything that throws you off
at that level, you're screwed.
You don't know. I mean, it does have an effect.
I'm glad I didn't watch that and the UFC at the same time during Companion. We had such a fun time in Companion. And I'm glad they didn't have them go at the same time. That would have bummed me out.
I'll say this about
the
Spence.
UFC was dope.
I want to hear
because you didn't get to watch the whole card. UFC.
I want to hear about.
It's just better than boxing. It just is.
Well, it's more exciting. I will say this about Errol Spence. Having said the fact, I've actually never seen a boxer get knocked down 3 times and come back and look that dangerous still. Like he had snap to his punches. He was leaning forward. Like I was like, damn, this guy can weather a storm.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog, but that dog got annihilated.
No.
There's nothing.
Good stoppage.
He didn't offer anything. They should have stopped it before that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because
I was surprised I figured we'd be on the same parallel thinking because like the Tony Ferguson, Justin Gaethje, like stop the fight. I can't watch this. You know me. I'll watch some shit. Yeah. I'll watch ISIS beheadings, whatever. I'll watch horrible fights when the guy's getting the shit at him. I'm always like, yeah, that's part of the game. This, I was like, stop the fight. Oh, it's not his night.
It's not his night. It's not his night.
It's not his night. His coaches, like, they're so close. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop the fight.
What do you think? It's not his night. Was?
So I figured you'd be on the same.
Yeah, I am.
Thinking a little bit.
Typically.
And you seem like, and he just has.
I'm not attached to Spence though. I don't know.
I get it.
I'm way more attached to someone like Dustin. I mean, but.
Like Errol Spence, his smile, and he's just such a happy person. I was like, and his face is covered in blood. You can just tell. You can feel the embarrassment.
You were a fighter though.
And there's like the embarrassment. You can tell he's like, and you're just like, oh.
See,
the biggest night ever.
One of the great things about fighting and one of the things about getting in the ring or the octagon is that you'll never understand how that guy feels until you've been there. So for you, part of you dies because both those men, and I always say this, anybody that steps in that place to get to that level is a thing of beauty. They're beautiful people. Mm-hmm. They're so hardworking. It's just so difficult to do in every aspect. Like that's why I can't stand when people dismiss great athletes when they say Anthony Joshua can't box. It's like, don't say that out loud around me. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Like people are sending like Dustin Poirier the meme of like, you gotta knock the fuck out. It's like, God, man.
Even when they were making fun of Cron Gracie, I don't think that's funny. I have some respect for how great he was at jiu-jitsu. Yeah, maybe MMA right now is not a thing, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted on how good he is at jiu-jitsu. Fuck off. Like I understand. You can say how you got beat up, but start making memes about it. Get out of here.
Yeah, it is strange.
Bothers me. Yeah.
Are you excited for?
So Gaethje, what was your thing on Dustin? Just not his night, or
no? No, this is what makes MMA better than boxing. That could happen any given night.
Yep.
That's getting caught.
Better question is this.
No one predicted Gaethje by a head kick. Mm-mm. Now, in hindsight, looking at it, it's like, oh my God. Even I was like, oh, why didn't I think of this? Dustin focused on leg kicks so much because that was Justin's main tool. So if I'm Trevor Whitman, who I've known forever, he's my coach, he's going to go, dude, all he's focused on this, we're going up top. Oh, of course, in hindsight, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
So, but I thought Dustin won the first round. He looked great. I thought Justin looked good, but I gave Dustin the first round. Like, that's a trilogy. I'd watch them fight 4 or 5 times. I want to see that trilogy. Dustin won the first one. They both looked good, and Justin caught him. All good.
Yeah.
And you see Dustin Poirier had the greatest reaction. He goes to watch them post-fight press conference. It was, damn, y'all acting like it's a funeral. I've won. I got a beautiful kid. I've had a beautiful career. I had a beautiful wife. What are you guys doing? It's all good. Part of the job.
That's right.
That's how you handle it.
Now, talk about a storied career.
Dustin?
And talk about a guy who has nothing to prove.
Both of them.
Yeah. You know, did he talk about retirement?
No.
No. But again, maybe, you know, again, the way this game
He's talked about it before.
Yeah.
When he lost Khabib, he's alluded to it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's not much left for him to do. If there was like a big mega fight, something to get him out, would do it. But he's a guy, and he's talking about, he's like, only big fights wake me up now.
Did you feel?
So I don't know what.
Did you feel
besides
like,
the trilogy? I don't know what else he'd get out of bed for.
Did Justin look like he was better and doing something different?
Yep.
And
prove me wrong, because I said he didn't.
And did Dustin look maybe like he was?
No, looked good. I thought he beat him that first round.
Yeah.
Was checking the leg kick.
You gave him the first round.
I think the judges did too.
Oh, really? Did
I think
they?
it was 2-1 for Dustin.
Oh man, I thought
Dustin looked good. Dustin looked good, and then his boxing looked crisp. I thought he was landing in the exchanges pretty well.
Got caught.
But then he got
caught.
His hand was up too. That's the difference. Like, everyone wants to compare it to the last.
It was right here.
Yeah,
but it came
It was
around.
right
Caught him
here.
Yeah, right
and
here.
Then caught here.
Right here. Got caught right
It
there.
happened to anybody.
Anybody.
It's not like Terence Crawford Spence, where one guy's completely outclassed.
Right.
This guy, I'll watch this all day.
Yep. Let me see, because I felt like that Justin won the first round. What's it say?
2 judges
wow.
gave to Dustin. I thought he had it.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Good for Justin Gaethje, by the way. And
Dustin didn't look too hurt either.
Yeah, well,
he wasn't like flatline like Kamaru against Leon Edwards.
Right. Did the submission in the first round by Kevin Holland on Chiesa surprise you?
No, he's been caught by fucking Darce chokes previously. It's weird. He's a black belt too. It has to be a mental thing where he gets in that position. And also, I was telling Chin this on Schaub show. The way he shoots and his hips underneath him, he's reaching for everything. I'm a Darce connoisseur myself. That is picture perfect.
Because you got his arm
and
out.
he knows.
Yeah.
He's a high level black belt. He knows. So it has to be something here.
Huh.
And then the only fight on the card that wasn't what we thought it would. Again, in hindsight, we should have realized this because Jan can wrestle. But Alex Pierre Jan was a bit of a snooze fest.
It was.
First round,
I gotta watch
didn't strike with him at all. Like we thought everyone thought he'd
Jan
entertain.
didn't?
No,
Because he didn't want it.
First round, he's like, nope, rushed him, got him to the cage, took him down, got his back. He had a body lock for 4 minutes.
Oh, geez.
But exhausted himself, and you're at altitude. So he was tired in the second. Alex a little tired. Alex and him were tired in the third. But Alex won in the exchanges because then from then on out, it was just kind of a sparring match. Alex won that, so Alex won the second and third. Even though he got taken down late in the third, but it was like a Hail Mary takedown. It was like weak. He didn't do anything with it. So I gave it to Alex. Remember, I want Alex to win because now, guarantee you, we get Alex versus Yuri next for the light heavyweight championship.
Is Yuri's shoulder?
They say he's going to be good.
Okay, so
that's such a good fight.
It's a good fight, but
that's the fight.
But it's the
best fight since Jones Gus.
Yes, but I would say that Yuri is going to have some trouble with that. He's got that great karate shit that he does.
He does everything, but he's just mad chaos.
Yes, mad chaos. But I don't know if
good
mad
against
chaos,
a technical guy. Like
really,
yeah,
really.
He's never seen that. He's seen Jan's.
Yeah.
He's seen Alex, or he's seen Izzy's Chris striking. But when you get a banshee, a samurai, and he done caution to the wind, that fucking, he's like a little Tasmanian devil.
So he starts getting his legs kicked real hard.
Good luck. You don't think people's tried that? Yuri's a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah,
motherfucker. He's good at chaos, dude.
Really?
He's just so unconventional.
Do you have him winning?
I don't know yet. I haven't thought about it. I just want that fight to happen.
Depends on how his shoulder is, what he's come back, what's going on with him. You know,
I hope
is he
back?
Right? Is he training?
I think he's back. Yeah, he shows pictures of him training and stuff.
Can we get Tony to retire, or is Tony going to keep fighting?
Tony, listen. Tony needs one more. You got to give Tony the Robbie Lawler send off. Give him one more favorable matchup, and play the highlight videos. You owe it to him. Can't go out on that. Right. There he is, training right there.
I thought he really fucked his shoulder up. Man,
Yeah, apparently he really must have shut up.
that's a big boy, ain't it?
3 days ago.
Look at him. Look at him. He does some weird stuff there.
Oh, he does crazy shit, man. He's the best.
Yeah. Well, he looks a little bit like the brother of that. Who's Thor?
Hemsworth.
Yeah, it looks
Chris
like
Hemsworth.
His
Chris
brother.
Hemsworth has a brother. Yeah, he looks like his brother.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
That beard is interesting. He's from where? Like Czech Republic.
Yeah,
Yes,
Czech
there you
Republic.
go.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, him versus Yuri's the fight. Yuri versus Alex is the fight. Such a good fight.
Wow.
Such-
But
that should
what is
happen.
his? Is he a K? Was he a K1 guy before this?
No.
If he tries to stand and bang with Pierre, I think that's Pierre's world.
Oh, you gotta educate yourself on Yuri, brother. He's beat some
Yeah.
high level strikers.
Yeah.
Talking about light heavyweight champion of the world, man.
Yep.
And then remember, he has 33 fights.
It's a lot of fights.
Alex has 7.
It's a lot of fights. It's a lot of fights.
Fought at
That's
heavyweight.
a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fights.
Yeah. He's a problem. Yeah, where did he
That's a lot of
start?
wins.
He started.
That's a lot
I know
of
he's
wins.
Rising champ. Was he in KSI too?
KSW?
KSW, I mean.
Oh, I don't see it.
Right, he is Rising World Champion, which is no punk.
Yeah.
Crazy. I went to KSW.
He's seen a lot of looks, you could say. He's seen a lot of looks.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure fought a lot of guys who were of the style that Alex
Oh,
Pierre
we might have
is,
fought the
yeah.
same guy. Chin go down. Click on that Bojan, the blue one, the only blue
right.
name that he lost to.
You fought that guy?
I think
What's his
so.
picture?
Is there a picture?
Let me go look.
I did not fight that guy.
No, that guy's out of high altitude jiu-jitsu. He fights at 170, which is weird.
It is 170. Yeah.
And
Colorado.
rumor has it he's got a piece on him,
Oh yeah, I bet. I can
like
see
a
that.
real piece.
Serbia piece.
Yeah, like
Go back
like
to him.
it
What
makes you
belt
cry.
did they fight in? I fought another guy named Bojan. Very similar last name. What did they fight at? That guy's tiny.
Yeah, he fights at 70. He's a big guy. I've seen him in person. He's a big kid. Though.
Serbia Balkan Fighter Night.
I don't know what
SFC.
that is.
Bojan beat him. Wow.
TKO. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But for crazy fights at 70, I mean, Yuri's a light heavyweight. Never goes low.
But that guy Bojan is a thick kid. He's like you see him.
It doesn't matter, dude. If he's fighting at 170, like Yuri, 170. If I said I'll give you $50 million, you can make 170. It would never happen.
Never.
He's fought at heavyweight, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's tall.
much bigger frame.
Yeah, that's insane. He beat him. Good for him. But yeah, fights were good overall. Are you excited for Nate Jake Paul? What's your? Because the word is the pay per view trending sales aren't great right now, and Nate hasn't really been kind of promoting it.
Yeah, I think that Nate has a lot of experience as a boxer. And again, though, you're talking about a guy who's really got a lot of mileage on him. And I think Jake is training in earnest at 26 years old with a lot of strength and power. And I just don't know. There's no doubt that I think Nate Diaz is a better boxer, right? What do you think?
I think it all depends on those first 2 rounds, like really first 3 rounds. If Jake can pull off something where he's young and energetic and has the power and quickness, those first 3 rounds, if he doesn't get done the first 3, Nate's going to beat the shit out of him. With his volume, his tenacity, his pressure, could get ugly for Jake.
Yeah, you think so?
If you don't have his success in the first, second round, if you're a Jake Paul fan, you'd be like, oh shit.
It's going to wear it down because
Nate's going to keep coming, and as soon as your power even deteriorates a little bit, then he keeps coming. It's a wave, and he drags you in this, 5th, 6th rounds can get nasty. And it's 8 rounds, yeah, Chin.
And
I think it's 10. Let me just.
Nate can
Is it 10?
protect himself. He can
10 rounds.
Yeah, 10.
Nate gets hit.
keeps his hands up.
Really doesn't keep it. Yeah, Nate gets hit. That's where it gets a little tricky because Nate does get hit.
Well, you can't-
Jake does hit like a Mack
Yeah,
fucking
you
truck.
can't get
He's
hit
young.
by that left hand.
Well, that's why it's a compelling fight.
Yeah.
Chin, do we have any idea what the Spence and Crawford pay-per-views did?
I doubt it though.
Why is that boxer bearing her breasts?
She's an OnlyFans.
That's old. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
2 weeks
older.
ago. Yeah.
She's not even a boxer.
No, she is.
She took a fight, but she
Yeah,
also
she's like an OnlyFans girl. She's pretty attractive. Pay-per-view. Yeah, is there any? I wonder how it did.
Let's
Wow.
700. Estimate 700,000.
The event surpassed expectations, 700,000, ranking over 50 million.
This fast they would get it though.
Those boys made some bank. They usually have an idea. We'll never know the real. Ticket sales over 8 million in revenue. Yeah, those boys are making bank.
Oh yeah.
Good.
700,000. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Jake and Nate. If that did 700, I bet Jake and Nate do around 150, 200,
Yeah.
which isn't great.
If Jake loses this, what happens?
That's the question. Then we'll find out how much he wants to be a boxer.
Yeah.
Because when you're making all the money, you're fighting these big names. Because the big names they're not coming now. He's gonna have to fight like guys.
Yeah.
Not big names. He's gonna be the big name. So we're gonna find out if he really wants to box.
Some fight guys who can really, yeah.
Or he's smart about it. And he's like, no, I'm gonna fight KSI, fight my brother, and then dip out.
That's what I think if he loses.
He'll fight KSI. Yeah, he's gonna be like, all right, I've gone the real route, going back to the YouTubers. Fights KSI, fights Logan Paul, and probably just counts his money.
'Cause, I
No,
mean,
not Fury again.
No.
That won't happen again.
No
Why they won't give it to him?
one's gonna watch that.
No one's gonna watch.
No. And we've already seen it. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Fury's fighting KSI next, which I think beats KSI. Fury's just a YouTuber killer. Good for him, though. It's exactly what he should be doing.
100%.
Who did that?
Hold the line. Hold the line.
Oh, Chin, bring up the video.
That was the perfect timing.
Jay showed me this video.
Strong one.
Yeah, it was. Way to go, dude.
ass segue.
Jay showed me a video. This guy, hold on, let me set this up. So for those of you listen, this guy's in an interrogation room with two detectives. Dude, and he gets charged with murder. And he must have known this farting for, I don't know, 2 days. They charge him with murder. He goes, what? You charge me? And just rips the biggest fart. It's so long. He says, excuse me, twice. He goes, excuse me, excuse me. And the cop goes, damn, bro. Play it, Chin. Make sure they can hear it.
You went to the pizza, wherever the spot.
She didn't tell me or show me anything about the gun.
It was just sitting there.
He didn't show me or tell me anything about the gun. That's what I'm telling you. No,
At no point during that trip, you had no knowledge.
I had no knowledge of anything about that gun.
Do
Anything.
you own any guns?
No.
Do you know him to own any guns?
I mean, it's up to him.
Listen, bro, it's not up to him because you're being charged with it right now. That's why we're bringing you here to talk to you about it.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Man.
I don't want to do that.
That was it.
He goes, damn, man. I'm being charged. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Let me try to do it. We'll play it again. I'm going to try not to laugh. See if you can not laugh at a fart. I don't know why. Try it again.
Anything.
Hold on. Let me try not to laugh.
Do you own any guns?
See,
No.
I got charged.
Do you own any guns?
I mean, it's up to him.
Listen, bro, it's not up to him because you're being charged with it right now. That's why we're bringing you here to talk to you about it.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Man.
can't not laugh.
I don't want to do
The cop goes, damn, man.
All right, let me try it again.
No.
Try not to laugh. Can you not laugh?
No, I want to laugh.
Can
Why
you
would I
not laugh,
wanna
though? Can you try to not laugh?
No, it's a good time.
But let me see if you can not
No,
laugh.
I don't wanna do
God,
it.
why is that funny to me?
Because he's charged with murder and ripped a big ass fart. But it's so long, you go, excuse me, excuse me.
Damn, bro. Somebody got killed, huh?
Apparently, and he did it. The only he's been holding that fart. The cops didn't laugh. The cop was just, damn. He kind of goes,
bro.
damn, man.
Damn, bro.
He goes, damn, man.
Also, have your lawyer there. Fuck. That's funny as shit.
Isn't that funny?
God, it's funny.
It's that big ass fart, bro.
Big ass
Robust fart.
You getting some Magic Mind? I'll do some.
Yeah, I
Magic
need it,
Mind.
man. I've been up since 3.
I'll do some Magic Mind.
I need a little magic today, Daddy.
I haven't eaten yet. I like it on an empty stomach. It gives me my extra.
I usually
little
like it with my
jump.
coffee, but I ran out at home. Magic Mind, please send me a
Well,
package at home.
Yeah, I like my favorite thing to do with this is I have my coffee and then I drink it and I swear to God it keeps
Feel
my
better, yeah.
I don't need that second cup. I don't know what it is.
No, I only take
It has
one.
something in it that causes the caffeine, I think, to last longer. But also, I don't get
But
jittery.
you don't need as much caffeine.
No, I just feel like kind of alert.
I like it when you take these and shut your mouth.
Adaptogens, which I love, give you energy. You got nootropics. You've got matcha, which I think has more antioxidants than anything on the planet. I love this shit.
Yeah, I need it.
Calm energy. That's what they call it.
I could use a balance of calm and crunk.
Well, it's energized without being jittery. Because if I drink too much coffee, I'm like,
It's impossible for me to get jittery.
yeah. But this really,
Impossible.
I'll have 4 espressos, 2 double espressos, and then
If I drink 2 rains,
Yeah.
I'll see Jesus.
But do a rain and then try one of these. And
oh,
you'll
no,
see.
I don't want that.
It'll make a huge difference because
Shit my
it makes
pants.
it last a long time. And it's healthy.
I'm excited for Austin, though, buddy.
Me too. I'm pumped. Guys, I'm going to take a little break. By the way, come see me at Gap Cities this Thursday, Friday, Saturday. San Antonio, the 24th, 25th, 26th at the LOL Comedy Club. I got Salt Lake City, September 1 and 2 at Wise Guys. So I'm going to be hitting it hard. But let me just talk to you a little bit about the fact that sometimes you get in an accident, you get messed up. You know, you might slip and fall at work, whatever it is. These things happen. And if you're thinking about suing, remember a lot of times if you sue, you're suing the insurance company. And sometimes, you know, you can't afford not to sue. I'm not a big fan of suing, but sometimes you can't afford not to. And if you are in that case, in that situation, you want to be able to do that quickly, and you want to be able to do it even from your phone. Okay? I know it sounds crazy, but this is what you can do. And let me give you some stats, all right? 35% of all fatal accidents occur between 6 p.m. and midnight. People aged 25 to 34 have the highest amount of drivers involved in car crashes, and people aged 15 to 24 had the highest rate of emergency room visits due to car accidents of all age groups, all right? So, if you are ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan, all right? Submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is so easy. It's like basically using an app. It's not even like hiring a lawyer. You can submit a claim to Morgan & Morgan and in really about 8 easy steps, okay? It's probably as easy as pretending you didn't see that 5 p.m. email from your boss, all right? So it's a very, very quick process. You can do it from your phone, from your Android, whatever it might be, all right? So it is the largest injury law firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide, more than 800 lawyers. They've collected over $15 billion for clients, $15 billion. So if you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. There's fee. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/fighter. That's forthepeople.com/fighter, and that's for FOR. Or dial pound law pound 529 from your cell phone, or pound law 529 from your cell phone, as I said. Anyway, check it out. This is a paid advertisement.
Your boy Jay Moore came on my show at the Ice House, crushed it.
Oh, dude. He
was so
Jay
funny.
Moore, again, I always say this. He is truly one of the funniest comics. Like, you see him, and he's a monster. Good luck following that guy. Good luck.
And
Nobody wants to follow
And all
him.
his material now is so original because it's all about him going through rehab.
Oh my
It was
God.
so fucking funny.
Really?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because he tells stories the way
The comic follow him goes, I got to follow Jay. I'm like, yeah, it'd be fine. He goes, no. When's the last time you saw him? I'm like, it's been a second. He goes, no, I had to follow him last week, man.
Nobody wants to follow
He's like,
Jay Moore.
man.
Nobody
He's
wants
like
to
pissed. I was like, God, calm down, dude. I get it.
he is so painfully funny.
He was
I've
so
seen
funny.
him. There are special. You can see him when he gets up, and he's following a lineup of the best, biggest comics in the world. This is the 90s, 2000s. And then that dude gets up. And
No,
it's
Jay was a
oh
savage.
my God. Yeah, savage.
Savage. Back in the day, still savage.
Well,
now.
Sasso said that this is coming from Will Sasso, who is truly one of the most talented people
So funny.
ever. A genius.
Giant
And
cats.
Will Sasso said that Jay Moore is top 2 most talented guys in the world, Hollywood.
Wow.
I mean, so that's coming from Sasso, who knows
Been around the
a
block.
couple things about talent. Yeah.
Yeah, he was so funny, man. And he's such a good time in the green room, too.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
has stories for days.
Oh, I know. Incredible. I'm sorry I missed his fucking stand up.
That was good. I'd have him on whenever. He keeps hitting. He always hits me up. He's like, "Let me want to get another fighting kid on the books." I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I
man,
want
whenever
him
you
now.
Open door policy.
Yeah,
man.
come on over. Call him now. Somebody send this clip to Jay. Tell him we want him on.
I'll just text him.
Yeah,
man.
we'll just text him.
Yeah. Someone send this to Jay.
Yeah,
Let's hope he
somebody
comes on.
cut
I'll
this
just-
up
I
and
just
send
talked
it
to
to
him.
Jay.
Dude, how about Bradley Martin was on Fight Companion,
Yeah.
and I talked to Mighty Mouse because that clip of me,
You did?
me educating Bradley on Mighty Mouse, like, man, Mighty Mouse will fuck you up 125 pounds, dude. I started laughing, right? So Mighty Mouse saw the clip, he posted it, and I was like, dude, Bradley's a good guy. It was like, he just needs to be humbled, and he's like, yeah, I'm down. I'll fly there and we can grapple. He's like, I'm not getting in a fist fight with him. He's like, I'll grapple him, let him know what's up. And he was like, I'm going on vacation though, but when I come back, let's set it up. I was like,
He's
I'll
gonna-
tell Bradley.
He's going to grapple with Bradley?
Yeah, so Mighty Mouse can come down.
How's that
here.
go for Bradley?
Nightmare. I told Bradley, like,
Is that true?
No, nightmare.
Why?
I mean,
Bradley is impossibly strong.
yeah,
There's a chance Bradley could hold him right down
not a
and
chance.
have him
Not
do
a chance.
nothing.
Not a chance. And you should be more educated because you've actually done jiu-jitsu.
You don't think you'd
Not a chance.
hold his hips to the ground and
No.
just,
How's he going to get him down to the ground?
well, just throw him, pick him up and throw him.
Yeah, I don't think so, Daddy. But we'll see.
Yeah.
You ever seen the little baby from Incredibles?
Yeah.
When he's or the what's his name?
Jack?
That's the baby. I'm thinking of the little kid, the fast one. Where he goes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Mighty Mouse.
It's gonna be-
Bradley's gonna go like this, and Mighty Mouse can probably get him an armbar.
It'll take
as soon
him a
as Bradley
second.
goes to grab him, boom, armbar.
I don't
Or he
know
goes to his
I don't
ankles.
know that armbar is the move with Bradley.
Oh,
The strongest arm in the world. I think Mighty Mouse is going to have his hands full.
No. And then he'll wear Bradley out. I bet he rear nakeds him 6 times in one round.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'll take that money.
Yeah.
No. Stop that.
Over under 6?
No.
Over
6
under
times.
6? 6.
What? No. Too small.
Yeah, we'll find out.
That's a problem for Bradley.
It'd be fun though, huh?
Does Bradley want to do it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Bradley's
great.
like, I can't wait. I'm
Well,
like,
I would like to host that here, and we get some mats, and I will rent the mats, and I'll put
We
the
can
mats
just buy
here. and
mats,
we do
yeah.
it here, and we'll shoot it right
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it here. Fighter and Kid. Well, I think Fighter and Kid should start sponsoring.
No, I'm not doing that. Calm down. Calm down.
What do you mean?
You mean like have fights out of here, like line art?
Just certain matches and certain like spectacles.
Then we become like YouTube,
Yeah.
like fight promoters.
Yeah, we're the fight promoters. I think it's a good idea.
I don't want to be a promoter.
Well, I
Then
want
it
to be
gets
that
dicey
kind of
with the
promoter.
money and shit.
I don't worry about it. We'll just
With the money and shit. Because Bradley has a big following, the Mighty Mouse. They're gonna be like, hold up, you know?
yeah, but let's just get it out there.
Yeah. They're down to do it here. We get some mats, or they should maybe do it in a cage.
We just
We'll
need
be there and
mats.
film it. I don't. Bradley's a big dude, man.
You mean you're
Like,
you
we don't
worry
want-
about him kind of flying hitting
Yeah,
the wall?
hitting the wall, hitting his head.
Yeah,
like,
we need to
We
go
probably
to
want
the
to
gym.
Yeah, we'll set up our cameras at the gym.
Fine.
Because even Mighty Mouse, like, I'm not fucking wrestling on concrete.
No, you need mats. I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, but even then, it's like
Right.
even the octagon mat has some
Got it. Yeah,
give.
you need
This
to
has no give.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if I'm Mighty Mouse, I'm like, I'm not doing this,
No, you
dude.
get hurt.
Yeah,
Not worth
we could make it right though. It'd be fun though. But Mighty Mouse going on vacation. This year when he gets back, he'll come down here.
it. I love it. Just another day at the office for Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, what if he beat Mighty Mouse? Then we just find a guy. Then we go up weight class 35, 45, 55.
I mean, Bradley
70.
Martin is not some guy. He's not just some guy.
No.
In terms of a guy, like you're talking about a man who's stronger than really 95% of the population and athletic and very big and also competitive. Now, so it's very different. It's not a little thing to tap a guy that big. He doesn't have a lot of skill though. He doesn't do jujitsu,
And
we know
that's
from
the outlier.
jujitsu that if you don't know that, you're going to get caught. Probably something's going to happen. There are a lot of ways to get caught.
Now, to Bradley's defense, he's saying, no, dude, yeah, obviously you tap me out and stuff like that. He goes, before in the street, he always goes, before in the street though, and he goes, do something, I'm just going to slam him to the fucking ground like Hulk.
Maybe.
I said, yeah, maybe. Mighty Mouse with his body, like the reason what Mighty Mouse, the pound for pound GOAT, one of them, at least 1A, 1B, with John Jones is, you don't think big guys have tried to slam him before? Like he's seen it all, dude.
He's seen it all, and I don't also
You know his
think
body
people realize
position?
they don't. A lot of people don't take into account something really important, and unless you've been like boxing or any of that, is fatigue.
Yes.
You get tired so fast. You were there when I boxed. Remember when I was just boxing with that large Korean kid?
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to box. I was really, you know.
You did the Korean
and I
kid.
didn't know how to breathe.
Yeah.
And he was a lot younger and
Yeah.
stronger.
Yeah.
And remember how tired I got because I forgot to breathe.
You
And then
coward.
we had a competitive. What did you say?
You coward. You quit. Remember that? And I was like, well, I'm not coming back if you're going to quit.
I
You coward.
literally go, I can't continue.
coward, yeah.
I stopped breathing. Don't
Coward.
say coward though, because it makes me angry.
But that's what we call it in
now
the biz.
I don't do that. Now
No, in
I
the
stay
business we
loose.
call it coward.
Now I stay loose. I stay loose and I can breathe. But before that,
coward.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
you-
was got. I,
No,
was,
when I mean coward, I mean he went down on the ground
I can't
and put his
anymore.
ass in the air.
I can't anymore. I gave him my ass. I presented my ass.
Yeah.
That's all. I pulled my cheeks and I offered that. But
I
that
thought-
doesn't mean
I thought you
coward.
were playing possum, but
That's
you're
called.
just giving up.
That's called
I
beta.
was like, oh, this is possum.
I was giving him the
I was like,
beta.
all right, now, oh, no, you're giving up.
We had a competitive triathlete come in to the gym and he put on gloves and he wanted to move around and he forgot to breathe because he got nervous and he started getting just touched a little bit and just he didn't last 3 minutes because he just went and people don't
You
realize
coward too?
he just fell to the he just had to he had
was
to,
like, I've had
he
enough?
couldn't breathe because he forgot to breathe so he was holding his breath he didn't realize it so
Fatigue makes cowards of
get
us
scared
all.
yeah we don't want to get hit you know
Yeah, you coward though. Remember that? Like crazy, man.
I don't remember
I
that.
was so embarrassed. I was like,
I don't remember that you were telling me
I kept going. He's an actor.
I didn't know how to box.
What do you got, Chin?
You guys notice you dressed alike today? Like very similar? And
Yeah.
your shoes are almost the same color
Very
too.
similar.
Oh, damn. Sort of. Damn, all
kids.
colorful.
Yeah.
Just different shoes.
I
Strange
was going
animal.
to do the Tough Mudder, and some famous Tough Mudder guy told me to buy these.
And then you cowered with the Tough Mudder.
Then I cowered from those.
Common theme here, bud.
Now, you remember what it was? It was my,
You
I
cowered
had a
out.
newborn, but also the other reason is
You say you had a newborn?
my calves were messed up.
You had a newborn? I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. Remember you came up with the excuse that the mud? You remember
That's
that?
what the pediatrician
Remember
did, Matt. He said, all right, if you want to do that.
Your pediatrician,
roll around mud
Dr.
and then
Fauci?
Come home to your kids. I was like,
I remember I was like, well, they have showers there. And the guy was like, yeah, but the mud could track
well,
in. Remember
for
that?
me, my biggest concern was I couldn't run for more than like a quarter mile without my calves cramping up.
It's not for everybody, bud.
Hey, bud,
A lot of excuses,
I
right?
got good wind.
Not running.
What do you got, Chin?
You mentioned it earlier, but Paul Rubens, he just passed away.
Pee Wee
Herman.
Herman died. That guy was one of the first guys to get canceled. And if I remember right, he went to a jack-off theater and jacked off.
He did some
and then they
jacking
snitched on him.
Yeah.
And then because he's on the kids program, they cancel him. Who gives a fuck what he does on his private time? Bring up his allegation, Chin. Was it
I'm
that?
pretty sure it's got to be around here.
Yeah, he was,
I guarantee it's not on. That'd be so fucked up.
but he lost everything. But
If they're like, he died, but also, come on, Chin. It's not going to be on there. You're going to have to search for that. You know how big of a piece
yeah,
of
he
shit
didn't,
TMZ
he
would
didn't
have
go
to be?
public with it because he was a private battle for 6 years. He can't battle cancer 6 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you find out what kind of cancer it was?
Hold on. At the very end of the first Pee Wee Herman show, that show was lit. That was one of my favorites. My kids still watch it. The original early 1980s stage. Okay.
That's all stuff random.
Okay,
Oh,
but
go back. Yeah.
Oh,
pro
it is.
Pee Wee rallies have been held. So
1991. Long time ago.
the word sex scandal, particular. A kid show host charged with exposing himself in a porno theater. Looked like career killer for the First Order. Keep going down. So he's in
That's-
Florida. According to the county sheriff's office, the three detectives went to XXX South Trail Cinema, okay, to watch the audience that was watching a triple bill of Catalina 5-0 Tiger Shark,
Wow,
Nurse
Nurse
Nancy, and Turn Up the Heat with Big Dicks. After the sting operation, don't you guys have bigger things to do? After the sting operation had hauled in 3 men on charges of violating Florida State Statute 800, exposure of sexual organs. William Walter Lilly saw a man masturbate. That's how the rap sheet spelled it. I don't get it. It was a darkened theater. It's a porno theater. According to the police, Pee Wee Herman attempted to buy off. He's off to perform a.
Children's benefit.
And then local reporter recognized Ruben's name on the arrest sheet the next day. Within hours, scandal went full throttle. So let me get. So he was just jacking off
Yeah.
in a jack off theater, but there's no kids around.
I mean, you're not supposed to expose yourself in that theater.
Oh,
but,
come on, man! You go in those things, you know. That's what the guy's doing there.
I mean, I don't think you should ever get canceled for that. It was just
no,
it's just maybe
for
kink.
some reason I thought kids were involved, but
No.
damn, Toys R Us removed his toys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he can't be jerking off in a movie theater, but maybe it was his
Why?
thing.
As an adult?
Well, I agree. But
Why is
I
it
mean,
bad?
I agree, just because.
And it's not like he's out there on Instagram Live being like,
I
look
know.
where I'm at, kids.
But I think
word of the day is
people
bust.
came to his defense, didn't they?
I don't think so. He didn't work in Hollywood for a very
we love
long
you,
time.
Pee-wee. I know. That was because he was so embarrassed.
But then he came back. Remember, he was in Blow.
Yeah.
That's all I can think about. Yeah, that was a bummer. That one sucks. Damn, he had cancer.
Yeah, can you find out what he had?
Said, please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing the last 6 years. I've always felt a huge amount of love and respect for my friends, fans, supporters. Loved you all.
I watched you ever see something on YouTube where they show like a guy on his deathbed?
Never.
I mean, not YouTube. It just came up on my feed on Instagram.
Never.
It was so like this.
The guy was on his deathbed?
Yeah, and his wife, they were both young, and his wife was saying goodbye. She goes, "You don't have to hold on." He goes, "I just want to cuddle one last
That's
time."
the algorithm,
JJ.
Daddy. You must have been looking at some dark
Bro,
shit.
I was like, I just made me so sad. Wait, what kind of cancer?
It didn't
Do we know
say.
what it is?
Are you okay, Brad?
No, I always
It says
get
cancer,
sad.
so maybe he just kept it private.
Oh, he had a brain tumor.
Brain tumor.
6 years ago, surgically removed it. So it's still unclear what kind of cancer he's been diagnosed with most recently.
That's a bummer. He was great, man.
Yeah, he was.
Childhood hero of mine. My kids still watch Big Top Pee Wee.
Yep.
They don't know about those allegations. Ain't gonna find out
we're
for
all
Dad.
going. We're all going.
70s early though.
I think so.
It's only 5 years from now for you, bud.
Hey, man. Hey, that's 14 years for me. Be cool.
Is it?
Yeah, bro. Be cool, bro.
I'm cool, Daddy.
You know, just be cool.
What else you got, Chin? That's a bummer. He just died today, right?
I just saw it pop up today. Yeah.
Man.
Well, so I didn't think this was a big deal, but it's popping up everywhere.
like
So
it.
Cardi B threw a microphone at a fan.
Why does this keep happening? Like fans keep throwing stuff at music artists.
So more updates are coming in on this. So apparently this was in Vegas and it was really hot. Cardi B had said on stage earlier, like, it's hot, throw me some water, splash some water on me, something like that. But anyways, this girl,
Oh, and she forgot she said that? Like 3 minutes in the song?
let me play the actual thing. And then plus the people are getting on her about the Milli Vanilli stuff because her vocals were playing in the background. But a lot of artists do that. They have the vocals playing in the
Yeah, so when
background.
she threw the mic, the music, she
Yeah,
kept singing.
it kept singing, yeah. And also she is a suspect for battery. One of the women, so apparently it hit one woman and it potentially ricocheted off that woman hit another woman, so they don't know which one is going after charges.
Mics are heavy too, man.
Dude,
It
yeah.
was like steel
That'll
tops.
hurt. That'll hurt. You don't want to be throwing that.
So this is before.
I didn't know she asked.
Bitch, I'm done. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Tell me some water again, bitch, 'cause I'm hot.
She said, throw me some water. Don't throw water at me.
Woo, that shit feel good. Put that shit in my pussy, bitch. Come on. Yeah, bitch.
Sexy lady, let me hear you say, ah.
So here's not that one.
She sounds.
It-
That lady's just waiting for her turn because she was over on the right side stage and they're throwing water. She was cool with it. So she's like, when she gets closer, I'm going to throw some water on her. And this girl was like, I thought she was hot.
See, bam, and she
a
actually hit her. That's a good aim.
That Patrick Mahomes
That is a good arm.
Also, that girl threw water right at her. That was dumb.
right in the face.
Some people are.
God, she was pissed.
Well, it's just a reaction. You're like, what the fuck?
Did you see what? Did
you ever see-
You see what's different? So with Drake, women throw their bras, and they threw it, and some girl threw a it was
gigantic.
like a 36 double F, and he's like, man, hold up, I think we got one here. He goes, security, please find her and escort her to the back after the show. And now she has a deal with Playboy.
What?
Yeah,
Really? Hold on.
this girl threw on
'Cause I
two
wanna-
watermelon holders.
Do you ever? No, where's the one?
I just said this something.
Oh,
Locate this woman immediately.
36
She located this woman immediately.
He's so funny, dude.
Great. He's great. What about when you ever see there was a fashion show and Rihanna's in the front, like she's in the front, like she's watching, and this girl comes out and she looks really hot and she's just like, and she comes up to her like this, and Rihanna just goes, "Fuck you, bitch." You ever see that? Bring that up.
Rihanna says, "Fuck you,
it's
bitch,"
like,
too.
oh God, like
You could put Rihanna at fashion show.
hilarious. I was like,
Upset.
man.
Damn, she just told her F off.
I was like, that's the real Rihanna.
You said upset?
Flips off model. There it is. 2 years ago.
Watch this.
Did you play some of that? Was it? Who's singing that?
Sade?
You play some Sade. I'll take my pants off.
Watch this.
then.
Watch this. Watch this. She's a bad bitch. Look at her. She's beautiful.
There she is.
What? Why?
Oh, wow.
Jealous, Rihanna?
I don't think she's jealous. She's just not feeling her. Rihanna's so much better looking than her, though. Let's be real. I wonder why. I wonder if she's. I wonder if she's.
unnecessary.
Maybe there's some shit that we don't know about.
Or she's just jealous.
Maybe she fucked her man.
ASAP Rocky?
This is why she said "fuck you" in viral clip.
On Saturday House. Okay, we're gonna send you a panel. Fenty Beauty.
You see anything?
Let's see. Michelle Saylor, known widely as the Beyonce impersonator that got a shout out at Beyonce's homecoming documentary put on Moving Performance. I started prepping for the category in August. All right. Okay, this is so stupid.
Here we talked to Michelle about everything that went on the show, and it was like, and what it was like to have Rihanna flip you off because you're so beautiful. Maybe like.
Dude, we get down the nitty gritty here on this show, dude. I'm glad you brought this up, bro.
I know.
Hold on,
Again, it's
hold
just
on.
because she was just
Let me
pissed.
pee.
She was pissed.
It doesn't make sense. Why? Like, there's nothing to break down.
Because she's just got a little jealous. Listen, you've heard us talk about this, but at the end of the day, let's take this guy, Brian Johnson. Okay, he's a world epigenetic age reducer. Macadamias are a big part of his diet. Okay. Now, they have a certain rare fat profile, omega-7 fatty acids, which can support natural collagen production, glucose metabolism. They reduce inflammation. They've been linked to longevity and fat loss. They satiate you really well, okay? And that's the thing. So one of the things that this guy, Brian Johnson, he includes macadamias in his daily diet blueprint. I think that's pretty significant because he's obsessed with aging. I also know a lot of other people that are in the longevity that eat macadamia nuts. They're 1% of the market. They grow in very few climates, but we know somebody who has worked with about 90 South African farmers and their communities and their struggling economies. So when you buy nuts from House of Macadamias, you're actually supporting these struggling economies, these struggling communities in South Africa. They're farmer owned, all right? And so I'll tell you, I eat them probably every day. They are delicious. And they've got macadamia nut bars. They've got nut butter. They've got cold pressed extra virgin macadamia oil. Either way, we never run discounts, but House of Macadamia has a very special offer for our friends here at TFATK. For a limited time, we're giving out a free box of macadamia snack bars. Okay. One of each flavor when you visit houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK. TFAK. Plus 20% off your entire order with code TFAK. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think. Ooh, dismembered remains of what? Hold on. We got another juicy one for you here, buddy.
Oh, we're breaking down more?
No, not that. I don't know what that was. We're done with that. We're done with that. That's stuff we're not really interested in. I don't care.
There'd be more to it.
Yeah. Dismembered remains of missing crypto influencer millionaire found in suitcase. Well, that's not good.
Where was he at?
Somewhere in Argentina.
Yep.
And apparently some
Argentina.
kids found a suitcase near a stream, and then they found like his parts of his body in that suitcase.
That's the guy?
This is the guy. He was like he had like 900,000 followers on social media.
Well, according to the Argentinian outlet, the man had sent message to a crypto millionaire named Fernando were filed with violent threat. The man promised to kill him in a gruesome way, including cutting his eyes out and chopping off his hands. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to do something worse to you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to do something worse to you. Okay.
In a voicemail message.
It didn't make sense. I'm going to gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands so that you can't have any more money in your life. I swear on my children that I have no problem going to jail. Another one, he put, you betrayed me and you caught me. I have poison with you that I hate you.
So
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you that I'm going to rip your head off. The money is mine. You don't play with mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're accusing him of taking or stealing money. And then there's also...
I really did it.
I think it's that guy.
I would imagine it's that guy
Yes.
who told you he was going to do that.
And that's exactly what he did.
That's the guy, huh?
That's the guy that was dismembered, yeah.
Handsome dude.
But apparently he didn't really have that much money, and he had failing businesses.
That's not surprising.
So there's a lot of it was show, and I think
That's it. That's Instagram in a nutshell. Like him on top of that Ferrari.
How did he? Where was he?
that
Where was he
Lambo?
living?
so. He lived in Buenos. What the fuck? He was living somewhere else, but then was in Argentina for a little bit, and that's when he was supposed to. He was renting a place, and he never returned the keys, and that's how they found out that he was gone.
He was 24.
Damn, they just cut them all up.
Yeah, so they were able to detect who it was because specific tattoos and
Yeah, it'd be easy.
all
huh?
that crap. So he
And
racked
you
up
think they were able to tell
irrecoverable
who it
debts.
was by his face? What?
He had racked up irrecoverable debts, and that he was also. They said that he might have been affiliated with some sort of gang
Cartel or
bit,
something.
and they wanted money from him. That he wouldn't give money to them, so who knows?
Yeah, that's some cartel shit where they cut you up like
Yeah,
that.
that's not good.
Man.
Yikes. Was he a?
I think these are just like IG pictures,
Looks like a.
just to show off.
Okay. Well, looks like he's.
Well,
Anywho,
That's a cool symbol there. Well, he's a young man. Who is this?
playing some
Rodolfo?
dark arts, man.
another person that passed away, Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah.
She passed away as well.
Was her suicide?
No, they said nothing faulty or nothing suspicious.
Well,
Her
that
son
doesn't mean it's
died.
not suicide.
Her son died. That sent her off the edge.
Suspicious doesn't mean that means
Yeah.
that she was at murder, Jim.
Yeah, she.
But suspicious could be also suicide, couldn't it?
No, I think it was suicide.
No,
she
they
suffered
just don't.
from-
It's not. They won't report that. They usually let the family or somebody else do it. When they say we found no
Evidence of killing, right?
She
Someone
suffered
tried to
from
kill.
she suffered from terrible depression.
Yeah, I remember.
And
She was
talked
going-
about committing suicide.
Yeah, and she was going to do it before,
yeah.
and then something happened. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
my age.
But yeah, no details on the death.
Yeah, I think she.
Other than nothing suspicious.
her son,
podcast
her
is
son,
dark
her
today.
son had died.
Her son died, and she was like, "I don't know how I'm going to go on. Like, I want to join you." Horrible.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She had some slappers though.
Yeah,
huh?
she had. Yeah, and she was the first person to expose the
Pope.
Yeah, the
Saturday
Catholic
Night Live.
Church with sexual abuse.
Tore up a picture of the
And
Pope,
I
set on
remember,
fire.
being like, she's. Everybody's like that kind of killed her. Nobody would fuck with her after
No
that.
pun intended. Yeah.
Right. Nobody would fuck with her after that. But she was onto something because she knew better. She knew people who had been abused. And I think she'd been abused by the clergy. So she was like,
And remember when she sang Conor McGregor's walkout song? I mean, probably the greatest walkout in UFC history.
Dude.
Nuts.
It was great.
That's a bummer, man.
Yeah, she was so talented. And Morrissey, when she died, everybody's all the music executives, all the people like, oh,
One's
we
that-
loved her. And he was like, where were you guys when she was going through her shit? You weren't anywhere. You would smile and you didn't
They were
touch
glad
her.
that she
was so
for her
talented, but you
downfall,
wouldn't touch her. So.
And now they're like, "Oh, tribute to you." Like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
right. Well, it's a little bit like your boy who went bad on people who after Bonner died. Everybody's like, "Oh, poor Bonner." It's like, where were you when he was?
Yeah, I was like,
struggling?
"Where was this?" Yeah,
What's Sean Strickland said that? It's like, it's
yeah,
true.
I'm with Strickland with that.
Yep.
Sinead O'Connor though, it's a bummer.
She may have been going through a lot of stuff. She looks a lot better at 56 than I did, or I do.
Did you know 3 people a month jump off Golden Gate Bridge?
Well, that's why they put those nets down there. Isn't that crazy?
That ain't that doesn't stop it.
I think it does.
Nah, man, still 3 a month.
Still?
Yeah, those nets just hold them under longer now.
Don't they get caught in the net?
No, because boats have to go through there now.
Where'd you read that?
Stat, read it, Chid.
Damn.
There's not much
that,
they can do.
There's that documentary called The Bridge. You ever read
If
it?
you want to do it, it's the number one place in America to off yourself. If you want to do it, if you want to stop it, why not? I mean, taxpayers' money, but I mean, San Francisco do something with the taxpayers' money. Couldn't they have security at the bridge,
I don't know.
like going in and out? 1,800
people.
Since
Think about that, dude.
1937.
1,800. Only 35 have survived.
Fatality rate is 98%.
As of
And that's from hitting the water?
Yeah. Yep.
Those who do survive strike the water feet first and at a slight angle.
Whoa.
A wasteful 400 million Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, they've tried. Hold up. That says of the recorded 48,000 suicides recorded in 2021.
No, but that's total suicides. It's not from the Golden Gate.
Oh, yeah.
They account for less than 1/10 of the total.
Yeah, but
suicides
it's still a lot. 1,800. Think about that. That's a lot. I couldn't believe how many, because from the bridge, that documentary, I was like, there's so many people. It's like 3 a year, 6 a year.
Oh, I get that stat from, it was my favorite new true crime podcast called Going West. Because there was this kid who suffers from, he's bipolar, and they have video of him pulling up to like the base of the bridge, and then a bus pulls up, and then they don't see him anymore. But his family and friends thought he just jumped off the bridge. So then they have video everywhere for the bridge, to confirm if people jump or not. And there's a splash like on the backside that they weren't expecting. So this kid's been missing since he's like 21. He's been missing for like 10 years. And they've never found his body. They don't know if he got on the bus or left. But there's a splash behind. And on there, they said two or three people a month commit suicide at Golden Gate Bridge. That's where I got that stat.
Yep.
I feel like that's not the way to do it.
I don't know.
I don't know if doing it's the right way at all, but I feel like that's
a
real
real jump,
scary,
though.
man. It's pretty high up.
That's a jump.
What else you got, Chid?
It's right here.
You got anything not involving death?
This is happier, right?
Yeah, well, this is my sister sent me this. This is Alicia Keys' son questioning her attire for the night. And I was just wondering if you guys thought this was a good son or, just an understandable situation.
Cute kid. Super cute kid.
The heart.
It's cool.
So everybody can see your boobs.
They can't. They just see a heart.
I've never seen somebody do that.
Well, you're only 8. The worst is going to be if this.
Okay. How about we do this? How about we do this?
You do the top. It's not a big deal.
The kid's funny.
Everyone has boobs.
Really gonna do this, Mom?
I don't have a problem with it.
No, that's great.
And she was like, the worst thing you're going to see is this. It was like a little underboob. I'm like, hey, I'm also Alicia Keys, little bitch.
Kids keep you.
That's what I do.
Kids keep you grounded. I love it.
So this, these are reports. I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but this is a fighter from the UFC who's very poor, and I guess he had that same story like The Rock, where he had only $7 or something.
And he won his first UFC fight. They'd send the money back home to like build water wells and shit.
I don't know.
Africa.
But apparently Dwayne was moved by it so much that he visited him in Miami, and apparently he bought him a fully furnished house, which it's just reports. I don't know if it's 100% true.
That's dope.
No, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
His head stunt guy's like, can you give me an F-150?
That was sponsored, probably.
That's cool though. Shout out to
like that.
The Rock.
Do you guys remember this kid from Love Actually?
Oh yes.
He married. He just got engaged to Elon Musk's ex-wife.
What? He was such a cute kid. I remember this guy. He's done a lot of stuff.
He's done a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's Elon Musk's ex-wife.
Yeah.
She's very cute.
How old is she?
37.
How old is he?
37.
He must be around 37. Yeah.
But what else? He's in something else too.
33.
Oh.
He's
Can
in a
you
lot
bring
of
her
stuff.
up, please? She looks really cute.
Let me see him though. What else has he been
A
in?
lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of one thing. Go up,
Maze
Chin.
Runner?
They had it right there.
Remember Maze Runner?
Click on all of them. Is there more? If you click on it?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's from Game of Thrones.
Timothy.
That's what I'm thinking. Game of Thrones.
You know what? Yes, he is, Brendan.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, because I just finished it
Again.
for the 4th time, 3rd time, 4th time.
I forgot about that. He's good in that too. Good actor.
Really good actor.
Who is she?
He gets murdered.
She's also an actress.
She is?
Yeah. Or she.
Bring her up. Because she looks pretty. Does he have
Tallulah
any of his
Riley.
money?
Does she have any of his money?
She's cute.
I'm
If she's
sure.
an ex-wife, I mean, she's got to have.
She's cute. I mean, she's cute.
She looks really good there too. Westworld
Oh boy.
season 2.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
I never got into Westworld. Did you guys?
I'm into her.
Hey, take it down a notch, bud. Huh?
I won't take it down.
He just looks like a kid all the time, right?
She looks like his mom.
Yeah.
She looks like his mom.
Yeah, this is awkward.
She looks like his mom.
They're not. It's a weird couple.
Mommy.
Good for them.
She's fucking beautiful.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, she is pretty.
He's got that hair, huh?
He does.
And she has a good amount of Elon's money too.
Elon's got a head, huh?
He's a big dude.
He's a big brain, dog.
He's got
Can he get to
brain.
Mars or
He's
not?
got a big brain.
Check out the.
How about the confirmation of aliens coming? That guy's a whistleblower, though, and they were
Yeah.
at Congress. What do you?
So I
here's my
talked
thing.
to,
Why does that guy do that?
So I talked to Congressman about that,
Oh God.
and
Well, I don't trust that guy, but yeah.
well, no, he goes. I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "What's going on?" I think he's full of shit. I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because you can get up. Because it's not a lie. You can you can lie. You can get up and lie.
And there's no.
It's
consequences?
you're exercising your First Amendment right. So people get up in front of Congress and lie all the time and tell fantastic stories. This guy is telling an amazing story. Do you know why? Because he's going to write a book, and it's fantastic marketing. That's
The best
what you
marketing,
Do. It's
yeah.
the best marketing. You're testifying in front of Congress that you saw aliens,
Said
dead aliens.
They've been here since the
and
30s.
Alien craft, yeah. And I don't like to use the word aliens. Let's say non-human. Uh-huh.
Yeah, when they go aliens, he goes.
And where would we look? Well, I can't say that. I can't say. And I call complete and total bullshit.
You don't believe? Do you believe in aliens?
I don't know. I don't think that they've. I
don't believe in any
I don't
aliens?
think the U.S. government is keeping it a secret from us.
Oh, interesting.
No. Yeah. I don't think they're
I
keeping
think
it
they
a
would.
secret. Oh, I don't at all.
But I think a lot of it
I don't
could.
think they
I think
could.
a lot of it could be. Listen, I believe in aliens 100%. I think it's insane not to believe in aliens
Yeah.
or non-humans.
Well,
but I think it's more likely these people aren't aware of the technology that America has or China has, and these drones. So when you know those F-16 pilots that you see, they don't have the clearance. So like we've never seen this thing. Look how fast it goes.
Exactly.
And the people that know, the government's like, oh shit, yeah,
Exactly.
you don't have the clearance.
Correct.
So I get it. It's a UFO, buddy. Yeah, you've never seen that.
I do
I
think
think
that-
we have such high level
Yeah.
advancement, in like the drones, flying saucers, where the hell we're using. And those people flying the planes, the people that see it, don't have the clearance.
Yeah.
But our government knows what's going on.
I agree.
I do think they've seen aliens, had a communication with them, though. By the way.
You do?
Yeah,
I
100%.
know they haven't, but that's okay. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean you know? Hey, I'm not Sam Tripoli here,
But
dude.
no, but they haven't.
How do you know?
Well,
How would you know? B?
well, I wouldn't.
How
know.
would either of
I
us
wouldn't
know?
know. But
Odds are on
guess
my
is
side.
They're not on your side.
Yes.
They're not.
No life form, and you think we're the only
I think there's other life form in the universe. I
and
don't
never
think
touched,
anybody.
have never made any
No, I
contact.
don't think any human being. Certainly, I don't think we have. First of all, if we have
Zero evidence?
if we have made zero evidence, if we have made contact with alien life form, we're not keeping that a secret. We'd know about it. We would.
So you
know
think the
about it.
government's transparent in everything they do?
They just can't keep a secret. Not something that big. No way.
JFK, they kept the secret pretty long here.
Well, there are a lot of people that disagree with that. Conspiracy theory is the only thing, right?
But let's say it is conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Let's say they were involved in killing it. Kept that a secret?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what other secrets. It seems like everything the U.S. government tries to keep a secret is always exposed, right? It's like eventually.
I mean,
It's hard to keep a secret. I mean,
it's not that hard.
It really
Some
is.
of the Hillary Clinton stuff,
Yeah, but
this
we know
Biden
about-
thing.
Like, what about Hillary Clinton?
You know, she's associated with 50 people that have died at her
70
level.
people, but it's also complete.
What's 50? Like 70 is a little high.
No, and
it's
one,
50.
one guy was killed in a plane crash, and that means it's not true. Like
no, 100%. There are
They
people
know
that
so
died.
many people, right? So of course you're going to know 70 people.
Do you
who
know
died.
50 people that died? Do you know 20?
I'm associated with people who've died.
50,
probably-
Brian?
If you were 75 years old and you knew and met as many people as they have in government,
50 people that
would
worked
be-
with you or
would
that
be-
had
yeah,
communication with you?
you'd be
No,
connected to
no,
people
no.
who died.
Well, she's the only one in
You
the
think
government.
they're killing people?
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I don't know. It's alarming to me.
There's no
Where I
one,
go, that's weird.
There's no one, and I mean no one, who actually is somebody who's taken seriously as a scholar, historian, journalist, or somebody who writes books or knows the Clintons well. There's no one who corroborates that.
Of course not.
There's no one.
But why would they?
Because people
You
have
think they're
an
gonna write a
interest in the
legit-
truth. What you
Well.
had was one guy who had a website with a bunch of horse shit. I'm sorry, but every time
But how many scholars have written books about Biden and his dealings and Hunter Biden? What about Hunter Biden?
But we know
they
about
suppress
it.
that news.
We know about it.
Now we do.
but it comes out is what I'm saying. The idea that the Clintons
So-
are committing murder, no.
Or responsible. I don't think Bill and Hillary are doing it
So
themselves.
they have a hit team that they're paying?
I don't know. I don't know.
But you do know.
No, I do think they're shady as all get out.
Nobody disagrees with the fact that the Clintons are shady. Their slush fund, which was their Clinton Foundation, the
rape allegations on Bill,
the Whitewater, the
rape
all
allegations,
the sexual allegations on Bill, all of that. That's been in the news.
It's been out
and been out since before he was president. There's no doubt.
Well, he's
about
governor,
that, right?
he was
Yes.
accused of rape.
Yes. All of that. So we know all that.
They took care of all that.
I'm not saying that these are great people. I'm saying that in Washington, there are a couple things going on. First of all, getting away with murder is a pretty risky thing. But also, here's the other thing about Washington. You don't have to murder anybody. You can kill them other ways.
For sure.
Right? And that's what I'm saying. Because I don't think these guys...
I think it's a little idiotic to think that nobody in government could get away with murder. I think you're giving too much credit.
I think that it's a different skill set.
No, I don't think you're giving them enough credit.
It's a different skill set, though, right? It's like I think that there's so many people watching every move you make, and you have so many political enemies. The Clintons have a lot of political enemies,
for sure.
Right? That to try to get away.
A lot of them
with
died, though, right?
like
That's
that.
weird.
A lot of died, but people die.
Yeah, happens all the
And
time.
when you have connections
50.
to people, you can draw connections
For
everyone.
sure.
So John of God, he just got indicted. He was going away for 99 years. He was a Brazilian guy who used to heal people. He was a rapist, a serial rapist. Oprah Winfrey went there once, and he was healing people, and she's kind of hokey, and she was like, God, his presence was so powerful, and he said a prayer over me. Okay, and she went off. And she's one of those people who just like, he seems like a really wild guy, and she's an entertainer, an actress. And then all this stuff is like, she was connected to this guy. No, she wasn't at all. She went there, did a thing on him, and left. That is a connection. You can draw connections to everyone.
So then what about Epstein Island and the book they won't release?
So
you think all that's a coincidence?
I
you think all those people?
I think the most probable thing about Epstein was that he was probably working for an intelligence agency, probably Mossad, probably the Israelis. That's
but what about all the celebrities and politicians that went to the island multiple times that was well known and documented,
Yes.
and the government won't release the names?
So a couple things about that. One is I think those were powerful people, men especially, who were trying to get laid, and they were getting laid out there. Now, some of them might have been with girls who were 17. Who knows what it was?
No, we know that for a fact.
He was there with 14-year-olds. Who knows? I think,
documented.
So I think, for example, let's take Epstein. It's a good one. People say he was killed in that jail cell. Okay, so the first suicide attempt, which was, I guess, didn't happen, was that a suicide attempt, or did they try to kill him and they didn't get away with it? The second one was, if it was the Mossad or these professionals who can get into a jail and they're that good at controlling the cameras, the lights, and everything. If they're that good and they get away without a trace,
You're saying they would have done it before?
they would have done it way before he was.
If
in
they
jail.
had access, but
Well,
you don't
they had more access when he was in his home in West Palm Beach than they would have in a jail cell.
But you just think it's just coincidence the camera wasn't on, that he was a suicide risk, and just all of it.
Yes.
The guy just took a break. All of it's coincidence.
Yes, because
I don't believe in coincidence.
Because I think it was,
especially when it comes to government.
If I was Jeffrey Epstein, I would have killed myself because he has no life. He's done forever.
Done.
And he also knew he was guilty. I mean, he's a bad guy. Of
course.
So I think someone like Jeffrey Epstein
and all the people associated with Clintons, the Clintons, multiple times Clintons, all that stuff.
Oh, they're all Bill Gates. All of those guys were there, and
Bad
they were, and
people.
they're all doing bad shit.
Bad people.
They're all just fucking. Is what they were doing. He was having parties.
Underage girls.
Well, what I think also happened was the Mossad and stuff. I'm guaranteed they had that place videotaped. And they had dirt on all these powerful
But if you
people.
think it's a Mossad, you don't think that's a conspiracy theory in itself. So you believe he's
the reason I think it's more plausible with Epstein was because we don't know where he got his money from. We don't know, like, he lived in that mansion that he bought from Wexler for $1 or something. There's all this stuff where it's like, wait, what was he doing? And how did he have access to all these people?
Part of the
Where was he getting his
Mossad,
money?
he's that close to the Clintons?
Sure. Well, he was that close to everybody.
I mean, he had a picture of Bill Clinton in his
But the
house.
idea for the Mossad or whoever it was who said, the way you compromise powerful men and you get.
That's how Epstein made his
get a
living.
fucking island. Have these chicks
You don't
out
have to be
there.
part of Mossad, but for Epstein, that's how he made his living.
Yeah. So you get these guys out there, and it's like, this is.
I was in his living room.
I don't think it's as sexy as people want to make it. I think it makes sense.
I think even if, let's say, you don't believe that he's involved with, I don't know, the Mossad and all that stuff. It's pretty sexy. I mean, the stories.
Yeah.
An island.
Oh, yeah.
You have Bill Gates, multiple celebrities, underage
Royalty.
girls, royalty.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't believe in you.
I think
That's pretty sexy, no matter
that all
how
went
you
on.
paint.
That all went on.
100%.
Yeah. I'm saying that was all a honey trap, right? I think that was a honey trap. I think part of it was that sometimes he'd have people over there, celebrities, they'd all have a blast. He was the man. And then other times,
It got dark.
yeah, they got information on people. If they need information, if they need influence, they could go, hey, dude. Now that's the sexy,
And also the pedophile stuff.
Sure. Well, I think Jeffrey Epstein was into young girls. He was known as a guy.
So is
It's one
everybody-
thing to be into
so is Bill Clinton,
18
Bill
and
Gates.
19-year-olds. It's another thing to be into 14 and 15-year-olds. And the reason I believe that is because the air traffic control people in those towers said he was coming off that plane with girls that were very young.
Yeah.
And look, we're in international waters. Legal is legal. That's what was going on. And those girls didn't have ID. They weren't telling people what they were. That girl who was with Prince Andrew. at
Now, don't you
17
think it's weird we don't have, they won't release the names in the book, in the black book?
I do. So
So do you think that eventually comes out?
Just so you know, so that Prince Andrew, that 17-year-old girl, you know, they came to his lawyers first and asked for $26 million. And the mistake Prince Andrew made was saying, no, I'm not going to give you that. Because they were like, we'll make this go away. We know that this girl was 17. We got a picture. Now we're going to embarrass.
But why
the
is that
shit
a
out of you.
problem, though?
Give us $26 million.
If I'm her dad,
no,
yeah.
and they went, all right, here we go, and that's why he was done.
Rightfully so.
And his lawyers will tell you, his lawyers will be like, hey, that motherfucker should have paid that money. Pay up and keep him
Yeah, when
quiet.
your mom's
'cause
the
that's
Queen of England?
Here's what I think. You know, I think a lot of these really powerful people that were on that list, I think there's been a lot of money exchanged. I think there's been a lot of hush money paid. A lot.
And the people that saw the list said there's current politicians that have been to the island several times
Yeah.
that are currently working.
Sure.
And if it gets out, it would compromise them.
So what they've done is so here's what
So
you
none
need.
of that's weird to you, though, B?
No, here's what I think. There are girls that are coming out and speak. I was such an age, I was here. Okay? Those guys know exactly what's going on. And their teams know exactly what's going on.
They thought they were safe on Epstein
I will
Island.
promise you, and I know this, that those girls and
Settled?
their teams, they go to those guys and their teams way before any of us hear about it.
For sure.
And they go, hey,
We need $30 million.
that's it. And all those guys go, they saw what happened to Prince Andrew. And
But it's illegal,
"Here you
so
go."
the government should release this. Isn't that weird? They don't release the names.
It would be. They released the log, but none of those women. What a surprise that none of those girls
but we don't need
that
those.
were trafficked.
But we
are
don't need those.
speaking.
But we don't need them.
We do.
No, the government can release the names, not of the women, of the people on the island.
They already did. There's that list. Remember that list that came out?
I'm not talking about not the flight log. That we have
Yeah.
the flight log.
Yeah.
That's whatever.
Yeah.
We're talking about Epstein's black book.
You could.
That's what they have.
You could. And then
We've gotten nothing
You
out of it.
could.
Is that not weird
But
to you?
no, because the government, the DOJ won't do that unless they have a case. You don't have a case without a witness. You don't have a case without a victim. You don't have a case without somebody who's willing to say, I was trafficked. And I think
They're all settling?
Oh, fuck yeah. They're all making money.
I think I think they're taking care of each other. I think they're all scumbags at the top, and they're just protecting each other. They can't get out.
The way they're doing that, I don't even think they're talking to each other.
Oh,
I think
they
what's
are.
happening is that, again,
'Cause there's Republicans on there, there's Democrats
but
on there.
Those girls,
They're all helping each other
Those
out.
girls have lawyers.
Yeah.
Those lawyers are smart. And those lawyers look at the girl and they go, listen, you're going to make $30 million out of this.
Or you can go after him, and nothing's going to happen
Yeah,
to him.
that's right.
He's untouchable.
That's right.
Prince Andrew.
You can go after him and punish him and he'll get embarrassed and go away for a
Lose
little
his
while.
career, or you can get 30
Or
million.
he'll just live off his money.
Yeah.
You're talking about very rich people.
the richest.
So
the
Bill
most elite.
Gates, the classic example. I will guarantee, and I happen to know a couple things,
They settled.
that the man made it go away. These people make things go
sure.
away. And all it has to do is you get some lawyers who sniff around and go, hey. And he goes, I know.
Yeah.
I got you. And that's what I think really went on.
I don't believe in coincidence.
It's just
especially
money.
with
It's
some
just
of that
money.
stuff.
I
That
think
may
it's
be
money.
with that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's all weird.
I think it's money. I by accident I know of two of these instances because I happen to know these lawyers
Yeah,
by
who
accident.
represent some
and
of
it's
them.
really interesting. And you're like, oh, because I was the same way.
Yeah.
And I did some poking around.
Yep.
And it made total sense. I was like, why am I so dumb? Why am I so naive?
Yep.
It's like, hey, bro, these women now are a little older and they're smart. And
Right,
so
moved on.
more importantly, but more importantly, there are people who are even smarter.
Like if your wife is young, if she came to you and was like, "Hey, B, I was on Epstein Island. Bill Gates and Bill Clinton ran a train on me." You'd be like, "Wait, what?" She's like, "Do I come out?" Or my lawyer said I could get $50 million.
I'd go. Well, I'd go.
Get your 50
First of all,
mil.
honey, let's buy some expensive champagne and pop it.
Because we won the lottery.
We're about to move into a nice house with a great view.
Yeah, we won the lottery.
Yeah,
I'd
we
say,
won
"Are you
the lottery."
okay?"
Yeah,
you want to see a therapist?
Yeah.
We can get the best therapist for 50 mil.
Yeah. Well,
Keep your mouth shut.
how do I do this? I have. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to say.
Were you on Epstein Island?
No, I've had experience. I had a person I was with who could have done that to somebody very, very wealthy and very famous, and didn't. And didn't. Not her style, but yeah, you can do that stuff.
Oof.
You can do that stuff if you want.
You got anything else, Chin? I got a wrap here.
That's it.
All right, kids. Me and Callen will be in Austin. Callen gets to Austin at Cap Cities this Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I will probably be at the shows on Friday.
Yes.
Then Saturday night, going down. JRE, Rogan, Eddie Bravo, myself, fight campaign for Corey Sandhagen, Rob Font. That is going down this Saturday on Joe Rogan, Spotify. You can watch live on YouTube. That's at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then next Friday, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, one night only, 2 shows, August 11th, stand up live. Then Omaha, Nebraska, August 16th, Kansas City, Missouri, August 17th. Get Joe tickets at thiccboy.com.
Cap Cities, LOL, San Antonio, August 24, 25, 26. Come get some. It's going to be good. Then a Wise Guys, Salt Lake City, coming at you September 1 and 2. Ooh, baby.
All right, kids. Love you.